Give up.
The shave to the scroll.
Get up for Dan Smith! Woo!
I'm here to trip people. That's my job.
Okay, well, I just want to thank Steve for inviting me and all of you for coming out to see Ben and myself. And so, okay. As some of you who know me, you know that I've always strived to maintain a high standard of intellectual and literary quality.
That's why I invited you.
And maturity as befits my somewhat advanced age. So I'd like to do this poem, Booger Ban and Fart Tax. Smoke-free, a pristine Ohio with no vices, since they passed the booger ban. Now if they catch you, they can shoot your nose off. I hear they are working on a federal fart tax. Everyone will have to have a fartonometer surgically implanted, children exempted till age 5. It is a 1 cent per fart, but that really adds up with 300 million folks with at least a fart a day. And you know, they would like to tax breathing, but hey, it feels like they already have. They've got one in the works now. They think, well, we'll really purify Ohio. But I think it'll be a hard sell. It might and probably will meet with stiff resistance. Either way, I wouldn't want an implant, and I sure as hell don't want that shut off. And some of you are probably familiar with Ohio Writers and how they have a picture in it that you're supposed to use to inspire you to write some poems for the next issue. And they had one this last issue of a man's sculpted head, looked like it was in clay, and he had bolts and springs and wires coming out of his head. And so, continuing the tradition of high-minded intellectualism, talking head. Athena, that bitch, gave me some head. Now look at me. She really got my wires crossed. I used to have 20/20 vision, a real eye for the ladies. She's got me wearing these out-of-style trifocals. She's blown my cool. I'm dumbfounded. Look at me. I've seen half of your expressions on a Google. Just a heads up, Athena is one bad Android bitch. And then I'd like to do about 11 poems here that are, in quotes, mystical and spiritual. And if Handy, I'm sorry.
Track 3.
I'm sorry.
Some
of this was like, you know, lack of oxygen when I staggered over to the emergency room.
Yeah.
But,
you have to kill more time. The computer's laying a big turd right now.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Got the beach ball of hell right now.
Well, I'm just not prepared to do that, but I wish my life story was as interesting as this next introduction. That would be great. But these 11 poems we're gonna be playing track 3 from my son's CD. He and Joshua Aaron, my son Morgan Ellington, they wrote this piece. For me, it's the world premiere of an instrumental called Shiraz.
I drank that.
What don't you drink, Steve?
You drink anything. It's true.
You should go ahead and read without the music because the music's
Let's home.
Oh,
The
well.
computer's like zapped right now.
Oh, well.
Yeah, sorry.
Technical difficulties.
That's
Yeah.
okay. No problem. We'll just have everybody try to imitate trumpet playing for a little while. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to do these with, you know, just as if there was a music. Try and imagine it. It's bass, trumpet, and piano. It would have been great, but... Tempo? Medium. This is called Astounded by the Song. Astounded by the song of the birds of the field, I fly into the day on the wings of their poetry. And this is a couple here. This one is called On the Memory of Mr. Gibson signing his album cover. The stoned idleness fills the cave to far reaches of empty mind. Bob Gibson's ringing guitar, a distant temple bell, peeling away the mist of time. And I see Wanda Sobieska in the audience. I call her Sweetness. She exactly.
It's the irony. It brings up the irony.
Did you bring your violin, Wanda? You can play for him.
I hope she's going to read for you later. I know you'll enjoy that. And this one's called Sound of Silence. I've heard the music, radio, TV, stage, and screen. Heard the music move me to dance, laugh, and sing. Now I long for silence. Oceanic cleansing, awash with love, the self quiet at last, beyond the wild call of the music I've heard. Let the musicians finish the poem, finish the poem. Thank you very much. This is called Peace Photography. It's one of the first poems I sent into deepcleveland.com. Peace Photography. No need to check the levels. We are all one light. Step out of the shadows, whirl around the sun, dance with the unity. Every particle, every wave speaks, I am. Step out, now dance. And, this is called Given the Sun. We seek the depths of night where chill sirens plunder haunts. Light crushed pinpoints. Wonder breaks on seawalls of ego. And we wait for that last chance sun to come up 7 and soul awake. And this is called Fakirs. The man with a belly full of glass didn't really have a heart of stone. All he wanted was a friend for himself. And it's all right there. A world record love. The friend he longs for offers the wreath to all who enter. I told him it's no contest. Just surrender to joy. Give yourself up to marvels. You are one yourself. Step into rainbows. Play hopscotch with the sun and moon. Your friend knows how you sparkle and how he prizes you. And this is called The Bagman. The bagman shuffles by in tattered Nikes, pushing a rusty shopping cart with one hand, a half-empty bottle in the other. He is singing, slightly off-key. Climb in, he says. Oh, most ethical one, let's have one more cup before we go. And this is called Oracle. Yes, 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 yes. Dance the poetry from your soul. Seek the face of God in all things. Love the musicians and poets and everyone. Be faithful to others, loving the godliness in all. See the heaven you build each day, part of the mosaic, each stone a step, each design a poem. Now, if I could only live up to that.
All right.
You finally put it up.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right
Cool.
on time, man.
Thank you.
Our crack technical staff here and the
Yeah. Should I just turn it down? Because it probably doesn't fit what you're gonna.
No, let's do good. I got a couple more.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Andy.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So, this is called Dark Shadows, Speak to Me No More. Run terrified from the beloved, nowhere to hide, corners dissolve, enveloping light, rippling the waters. Clean breath, exhaling bits of stars. The vanquished shadows flee. The light of hearts, wild with prayer. And this is called Spinning. Spinning along life's wheel, grasping out at passing fancies, real as shadows. When the pivot point, that distillation of love, teardrop of longing, can become an ocean of peace, if you would hold still and hear the poetry. And this is called Visions of Shiraz. Baker, student, copyist, poet, you walk Shiraz. Feet splash gold diamonds, eyes welling up rainbows. Sunbreak bread of life visions. A city of God floating just beyond the everyday mirage. Just beyond the soul searcher, the copyist. Knowing every soul is imprinted with God. A copy, unique unto itself, that can never be again. On walks by the Ruknabad, or with birds of the garden, where doves sweet talk roses into opening their lips to bees. Days of desire copied only in poems that fall like dusk. Nights golden diamond gift upon taverns, where bakers, scribes, and poets meet to catch the poetry of God's love and stumble home, each a shooting star, awaking with the beloved in dawn over Shiraz. And this is a poem that ends my chapbook, Crooked River. It's published by Deep Cleveland Press. Came out.
Temp it, baby, temp it.
Yeah, you know, you got to do it, man. And it's maybe $4. The word so like the light. The sky so bright with miracle. Another day, another poem with you. So stay that dark, dear friend. Read on, read on. Andy, if we could go to track one.
Track one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This music is tuned by my son, Morgan Ellington. Written, composed, recorded. Is everything on this thing. Anyway, it's called Hemlock, and this poem is called Looped, which I was happy to have published, honored to have really, published in Smoke, Mist, and Mirror in 2003. Looped. Crooked River beauty, I don't care about your science, your physics, the mathematics of your curves, looping lazily toward pi. I just feel you seeping into skin, silent, slippery memory of love just out of reach. In days to come, blue as a heart unoxygenated, I will slake my thirst with you. Bittersweet the taste, the return pulling me under, forever lost in loops of dream. And let's see. I'm going to try to do here. I'd like to do a couple Cleveland poems. You can just, you can go to...
Turn it down.
Yeah. And it'll go into track 2 and you'll know when that happens.
Okay, just keep looping this.
No.
No, just let it go.
Track 2.
Okay, oh, track 2.
Yeah. What?
You need to turn the mic off.
I'll do that. Thank you. This is called I Walk a Cleveland. I walk a Cleveland of charcoal graffiti, scrawled on garages and burned out backyards and out across tragic bridges freighted with commerce and dreams. I walked the West Side Market, haggling over lost love. What price memory? What price emotion? Raw meat, ear infection. I walked the jazz-infected Euclid of organ trios, playing in the front windows, jamming life down my ears. I walk across town to a blues oasis of John Lee Hooker, brooding hypnotist, absorbed in darkness. I walk a fabled Coventry of reggae and dreads in my Panama, and heads turned to see the Queen of Lithuania floating on my arm. I walk a Cleveland in burning chemical sunrise into sulphurous night, red-eyed drunk on particulate matter. I walk savannas around the zoo where lions dream bipedal lunch. I walk radio waves that rock and roll forever sun-splashed jukebox days, young blood evergreen. I walk Orange Avenue, going postal in red, white, and blue parade. I walk a Cleveland beside a stilled Halloween park where murdered children ride ghost bicycles at dusk. I walk Cleveland, dust devils a-swirl in empty lots as waterspouts try to reconnect lake to sky. I walk a Cleveland of isolate hearts and try to reconfigure them with poetry. I walk a Cleveland round and through your emerald necklace as choking the green mouths whisper, murderer. I walk a Cleveland commingling poetry heroes Hart Crane, D.A. Levy, Daniel Thompson, their statues being erected all over town, their poetry read at all the major intersections for free in a word worker's paradise. I walk into poetry readings with no education, awkward, sad performance, failing to convey the heart's affliction. I walk as in a dream, beginning to realize death is a pile of worn-out shoes. Cleveland, your lights are bright tonight. Out at the airport, guiding us home, motel and hotel flash the dark, the kidnapped children crying, stabbings and shootings on the radio in the 5th District and the suburbs. Like a woman on a corner haunting the night, your necklaces of green, blue, yellow, red. Your lights are so very bright tonight. Poets are singing from bridges, gasping for breath. The river murmurs, I love you. And the stars wink knowingly. Such domestic violence overwhelms. The poets leap. Oh, Cleveland, your lights so bright tonight. centerpiece of, excuse me, I'm so used to doing these readings. I've only been doing this for about 3 or 4 years, and it's one of the biggest readings I've ever done. So, thanks again for coming to listen to me, and I can't wait. I know you can't, for Ben Williams to come out here. So, this one is the centerpiece of my chapel, Crooked River, and it's called. I am down with you, Crooked River. As huge machines dredge up heavy metal sludge, awash in your waters all the way to Eddy Road, your workers strung out high on the fumes, spellbound, somnambulist, gas flame shadows of industry that will return no more, flicker across the spent shell army of the damned. I am down with you, Crooked River, on your suicide mornings, bloated with an occasional reveler, when it seems the sun itself is retreating from cancerous mists and acid rain falls to your depths. I am down with you, Crooked River, when moonlight glints off your knife blade face and darts from gun barrel blue-black eyes, stabbed in the back by politicians, shot down by bankers, your blood on their hands that rarely, if ever, sweated, always striving to stay well greased. I am down with you, Crooked River, as hearing the church bells, you churn on relentless as an unanswered prayer. I am down with you, Crooked River, as you drift past salt mines and ore boats slide into port. You kiss zebra mussels that now ring your mouth like syphilitic sores of robber barons past. I am down with you, Crooked River, in the shadow of industrial rayon, which occasionally belched paint-searing chemicals that ran off and mated with paint thinner, titanium dioxide, pesticides, fertilizer, ketone, hydrochloric acid, strontium-90, and DDT, to roil up from your depths, coating Cleveland in oily hues. I am down with you, Crooked River, with the junkies, the winos, and the huffers, parking cars, panhandling day and night, wearing their scars, defiantly wrestling industrial junkyard demons, day laboring, past, present, and future wars. I am down with you, Crooked River, scarred, used, but not used up. Your glittering refinement glistens like too much lipstick on an old whore, as night, blessed night, softens pockmarked edges and buoyed by dreams, even worn-out hulks can pretend love. I am down with you, Crooked River, on the float with your illuminated banks, bridges all tarted up for some ghost of a real river festival, when your beauty unadorned was enough to make us weep. I am down with you, Crooked River, rockin' and rollin', crazy man, Alan Freed, Blues for the Red Boy, Record Rendezvous, House of the Howlin' Hounds, Rockin' River spawning the blues, for unsung heroes of rail yards and bridges, the blast furnace blue-collar epiphanies of lost days and nights, that jetties of air hammer into ironwork hearts, and light streams through lattice work of girders, cathedrals to the real and imagined flow, stained glass fused river unto us. I am down with you, Crooked River, you hearing our prayers and screams, knowing you will abide in some form, even if peri-nuclear slides off the fault line. You can soak in the knowing of it, the sweat, the piss, the blood, the excrement of bone, the fetuses, the oil and gasoline rags of riot, to rage in timeless soup, stir no kitchen, hot dogs and fries, bottles and cans, cats and dogs, paper, soap, booze, vomit of ditched dope, hot cars and condoms, gallons of spit, coffee, tires, butts, tampons. Rock on, Crooked River, I embrace you. Girded up, spanned over, splashed by the soup of decay, from the graveyards of the living and the dead, I welcome all that you are and shall be, my Crooked River, myself. Secure in the knowledge of your necessity and mutability, flowing home, trudging up the hill, I know it's you, Crooked River, that I hear lapping, gurgling. Throw if I can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Just time-wise? No.
Yeah, we're good here. And we've got, this is unbelievable. We've got 18 people signed up. What a crowd. Way to go, guys.
And there's
Oh,
a,
that's-
there's a, like a,
I,
a fleet
I definitely
around.
want to hear Ben. I heard him read at the Levy Fest, and I really enjoyed his poem, and I want to definitely hear the poems he's got for us tonight. So I will yield my time and can go on with the proceedings. Thank you very much for coming out and listening.